have Liana Fink.
Hello.
Some of the subjects you're drawn to, it seems, are God and animals and obliviousness.
My favorite God cartoon of yours is God passing out flyers on the street.
Thanks.
I love that one. How did you get into cartooning in the first place?
I was like a kid who drew remarkably young, and I started drawing at 10 months, and I was really shy, so drawing was like the reason I felt okay being shy and not having friends. I wasn't like classically great at drawing, I was just good at expressing myself with drawing.
So you've become somewhat of an expert on human misbehavior, specifically in New York often. And you've done a number of daily comics for us that pertain to issues of etiquette.
This is true. I'm an oversensitive person living in a crowded city. It's an interesting position to be in.
You did one for the magazine, actually, that was on man-spreaders, which is a sort of contemporary subway plague.
That one was hard to make. Like, first I did it and I couldn't like conjure the rage, because most of my drawings I do in, like when I draw social criticism, I do it in the moment, but you can't really remember rage when you're not feeling it, so I drew these man-spreaders and they just looked like teddy bears, and then I sat on the subway one day and I just drew man-spreaders all day. So they're actually based on that.
So you had your pen and paper and were like sitting across from people.
Did they notice? What is the etiquette of that?
I think it's rude. I think I'm rude.
Do you have other subway etiquette peeves?
I think no one should be allowed to stand next to a seated person if there are seats available, because it's very threatening to stand next to a seated person. And then a more obvious horrible thing that people sometimes do is like let their butt pillow through.
Oh, the butt pillow. Yeah.
You said butt, both of you said butt pillow.
Yeah.
And
so
I don't know what that
when
is.
You're sitting on the edge seat, which
And
has the rails by the door.
Yeah. Someone might hold the pole, stick their elbow over your head, and let
But when
their,
they lean
their
their-
fat
yeah.
like pillow through the rails.
That's where, I mean, I'll get in there and do some real like poking. Yeah.
Just poke their
Just
butt.
pinch, just a little pinch.
That to me is way more rude than you're poking someone's butt.
Is there a sort of ideal state, emotional state for creating these cartoons?
There's an ideal state for making a certain kind of art, and that is really grieving. I think my Instagram cartoons tend to come from that place sometimes. And like something long, you need all your wits about you to like a graphic novel, you need to be more of a scientist, so it's not a great time for that. And New Yorker cartoons, I think you also need to be a little bit more calm to make. That's like a third state that I'm trying to figure out.
You did a comic for us that was about rules for sort of roommates and housemates. I feel like I maybe like sent to a few friends and roommates like, ha ha, ha 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 ha. My favorite example from that one is providing your house guest with a towel so that they don't just take one.
Yeah, that's in my experience. You need to be dating someone for like 6 months before you feel comfortable enough telling them that you've been using, you don't know even which is their towel in the bathroom. You've just been using a towel in the bathroom because they haven't given you one, and it's probably like their roommate's towel.
What is the sort of aim in talking about it in cartoon form?
I feel like cartoons are the most direct medium. You only capture the essential thing as opposed to like a movie which captures everything. If the face isn't important, you don't draw the face, you just draw the body. If the body's not important, you just draw the face. If no image is important, you just draw the words. So I never aim to be funny, I aim to be true, but I notice that my cartoons are only good when they're funny, but they're not funny to me when I make them.
I do feel like often the response when we're going through your batches is like, ooh, that's so real.
And they also make me laugh a lot.
They do also. And if any of you out there have Liana cartoons that you'd like to shout out to, do so in the comments section. Or if there's someone else you'd like to see in this seat, let us know. Thanks. Bye. Instead of her, maybe on her lap.
That would be rude.